All right.
This is Dr. Tesso.
All right, so go and switch over. Go and switch over to the other YouTube. You'll see it. I'm gonna stay on for a second. I'm gonna give you a little extra time while the song plays, but go switch over.
I'm always rushing, always out of time. Yeah, I'm always stressing over dollar signs. Yeah, if there's a lesson when you're wrong, it's fine. Count my blessings and the world is mine. Shoot my shot at golden hour till it's certified. I'm not an industry plan, I just ain't fertilized. You gotta keep your eye on certain girls and guys. I wanna keep it crystal clear, they try to blur the lines.
All right, so I'm on desktop. So everybody go and switch over. Go and switch over. Go and switch over to YouTube horizontal. Everybody that's watching now, there's two. If you go to my page, you're gonna see two lives. Go to the horizontal one, not the one that has a little cartoon character with a green background. Click. That's the one that you're on now. Click off of that one, and when you get there in that chat, say here, so I know that you're here. And I'm not gonna start. I mean, I see all these people on vertical. My name's Kyle Young. Go and check out some of my music if you're here. We're about to switch to the YouTube. I'm up on both of them. So if you see both, leave something in the chat on YouTube. So I know. I just saw 7 people leave. So hopefully they went over to the other one. You'll see it. You'll see it. It should be like a house or like an apartment building. Is just the like same thing as my banner image, but it'll eventually change to what the current frame is. Okay, 2 people. All right, I'm about to end this one now, and catch me on my regular desktop. All right, peace out. All right, so if you made it, you made it. If you didn't, you won't. You did. If you didn't, you won't. I gotta maybe start putting the link inside of the who that is. I gotta start putting the link inside of the description on those so people can easily click the link. But I'm working on it. Definitely working on it. So what's going on? It's another Thursday. You know we got to stream every day. You know, as the title says, Hennything Goes. So you know it's only right we gotta come back with the Henny. Let me tell Ty that I'm live. See if he's around. You know what I'm saying. So the title says Hennything Goes. I was trying to be funny, punny, and so that's why I wrote Hennything Goes. You know what I'm saying? Like I haven't been off the Henny in a minute. We were on Henny at SeaWorld, but not really though. We didn't really stream off the Henny. We were like on Henny like behind the scenes more, like on the way there, on the train, and then the night, the night of. But yeah, it was all before and after the stream. Yeah, we were drinking Buzz Balls at one point on the way home. So, but the problem was, it was like I uh, I was like, I'm gonna try to do a sober stream tonight. And like before I could even try or start, I was like, fuck that. And so I grabbed the Henny. I was really gonna go and get some beer real quick, and I went to the gas station. I walked there because my car is parked in the thing, and I was just like, I'll get some exercise. And the gas station was already closed on the inside, so I couldn't buy any beer. So I just ordered the Henny off of DoorDash.
Bumper Oh my god, chat.
So it was what it was, you know. I kind of overpaid for this size, but I did not realize that this bottle right here, this bigger flat one, is the same size as the small like bottle one. It's the same 375. So I'm thinking I'm getting more with that other one, and it's the same shit as this. So I was like, why look at this one? This is what I had on the train. So I was wondering why that shit goes so fast because it was just a little one, but I appreciate it. That was a crazy influx on YouTube real quick. It makes you want to stay on. But hopefully they migrated over here and are watching the show. But something about that YouTube vertical just pushes people out. I have 17 people in there. I never have 17 people. Never. So that was bizarre to see. But it's so hard to get them to transfer over and come over here. It's so hard to get them over here. Let's see. Yeah, it's like they go bet. All right, we'll be there, and I end the stream, and they just don't come. It's weird. It's like a whole different like category of viewers. It's weird. I don't understand. They said Unk, like immediately called me Unk. What's good, Unk? Like the same exact shit that's on Kick. It's strange. And all of a sudden, damn, first sip is always the worst sip. I need a t-shirt that says that. First sip is the worst sip. Because it is. Maybe that'll be one of the... Maybe I'll make a Henny shirt. I want to make I'm just a stream sniper shirt, and I want to make a Henny shirt. Damn, I cleared mad space on this computer, and this OBS or Prism is still taking up the same amount of space somehow. It's like something changed. Maybe I got to clear the cache or something. I deleted mad stuff just now. Cleared off double what I had, and it's still being a little bitch. I don't even want... It's crazy. All my last desktop streams, I have not been showing stuff on the screen. Just because I don't want it to like lag out. I haven't, so I've just been talking straight up. No, and then I'll just show a little quick things on my phone real quick. But that's new for me, because I remember when I was first streaming, I was like, I would get so like, I would run out of shit to say and do. So then I would be like, oh, I wonder what's happening on Twitch, or wonder what's happening on Kick, and I'll be playing and reacting to shit. And then now, it's like I don't even do that. It helps when you have like somebody like yeah, we hennied up, I'm not gonna lie. It helps when you have somebody like Ty in here. I think Ty was actually the game changer for my streaming, because it's somewhat of a consistent, pretty consistent, I'm not gonna lie, just chatter. And so some of my best streams even before Ty was when there was random ass people in the chat, but it was like hit or miss. Sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not. Most times they're not. And so it just helps somebody just to talk to. Yeah, Henry's back. Henry C. That's my alter ego. His name is Henry with 2 N's. Yeah, he's back. Yeah, he's back, and the yak still tastes like yak. The wine was cool though. Wine Kyle is interesting. We got some good clips. There were some good moments off Wine Kyle, I'm not gonna lie. I think Henny Kyle is still undefeated, but Wine Kyle is wild. Beer Kyle is more mellow. Beer Kyle is not as turned up. I think because I'm more distracted by the fact that I have to pee a lot, so I'm just kind of like on that shit. But the Henny kind of lets me stay in the pocket. I think wine makes me pee a little bit more than Hennessy. Probably just because I'm drinking more fluid.
Pause.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Yak and yap. Wine and wine. Beer and cheers. Yeah. Am I really whining off the wine? Or is it just sound? Does it just rhyme? Am I whining like, man, the wine, I'm whining. I'm whining. No. T. Not. No. T. Rhyming with whining. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, okay, so look. So day 80, if you go back and watch day 80, that was, to me, that was like a random ass day. It was kind of like I wanted to be special because it was the 80. But I was like, that shit has 400 something views on it. Not that that's like a lot of views, but compared to like what I'm getting, especially because I'm not promoting these things, like compared to what I'm getting, that's a lot, because my shits usually cap out like 40, 50 unpromoted or like unrelated to a big person. But I realized someone commented on day 80, they said, wait, did we go off? Are we still there? Let me know if we're still here. Okay, I still see myself. Something timed out. Canal still. Okay, Canal still on. Not sure why I didn't get the noti. I was looking at the screen. I just looked at the time and said you probably on. Yeah, weird, right? See, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. I don't always get it either. But sometimes they get buried. I don't know why my shits didn't go out. Maybe because no, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. That's exactly how I saw yours. Well, except I just happened to just be on and it popped up on the side. But what was I saying? Day 80 popped off. Someone commented in the comments and they said, "I found this video after typing in the 'that's racist' meme. You know the one 'that's racist,' that one." So I looked it up and it does pop up. And then I looked at the chapters what we were talking about and it does say racism, but I'm like, that's random as fuck. So maybe we're getting views from the racism aspect. I thought it was something else, but this one, that's racist. I don't know. That was weird. It's like sometimes you just hit you just hit the algorithm the right way. I can never duplicate that moment again. Ugh. The second is also the worst. That ice is not melting fast enough. Something about it when you first open it is just disgusting as fuck. You can agree or not. Oh, I just found out about the backslash menu. You press backslash and all this shit pops up. Like, we could make a poll. We could do a shout out. Let's see what this does. Oh. Nice. I always wonder how people do this shit. I just found that shit out by accident. I had no idea. I didn't know they had a menu that you could choose from. That's kind of fire. Wow. I know I'm late. I'm late on this shit. I was just trying to stream. So what does VIP mean? Is that like under a mod? Unable to add VIP, visit achievements page on your dashboard to learn how to unlock. Oh, okay, I gotta be a little more established on it. Okay. That's fine. Yo, I'm mad that the YouTube people never find the fucking YouTube though. It's so weird. They even confirmed that they would try it, and they're like, and it's like it's fake. It's like it's bots that are just gonna say anything. How are they so engaged on vertical, but on horizontal, it's just. Oh, I think it's 25 for VIP. Got you. Soon come. I'm gonna have a loyal 25. Loyal. Stream marker, mod, unmod, unraid, prediction. What's the prediction menu? Creators and mods can create predictions. Viewers who guess the outcome correctly. Oh wow, that's fire. Can win channel points. Wow. Like who's gonna win or whatever. That's fire. Yeah, we gotta start doing more of that. What else they got? Vote. Yeah, poll. I was always wondering how they did the polls. I didn't know they had all this shit built in. I guess this is what Ray J was talking about when he's talking about all the codes and shit. All the platforms have codes, different codes that you can pull up. Did you do Yeah, I did vertical. I had 17 people in, and I told people to switch over, and some people were like, "Bet, okay," and then it dropped down to like 2 people. So I'm like, "Okay, great," and they didn't. That it just is weird. It's strange. It's like they're NPCs or something. Predicts offer points, but you would predict when you do something. But you would predict. Right. I wouldn't just do it randomly right now. Like if it's like a, even if it's like a game or like who's gonna win the boxing match or whatever. And then yeah, that's fire. But then it's like, how do you find out? How do you choose what the answer is? I'm sure it's all built in, but I'm still learning this shit. I'm still. That's what I like about taking my time with shit because it gives me time to grow. Oh, he said the poll. Wow. Wait, where'd it go? Check the poll. Where is it? Oh, what's better? Yak and yap, wine and wine. I'm going with yak and yap. Nice. Does that show up in the actual you or mod chose answer? Oh, really? That's fire. Yeah, nah, I'm learning. I'm learning. This shit's about to get crazy. I hope there's some like good like Twitch classes at TwitchCon and stuff. You know, to like learn some like new little techniques and tricks. You know what I mean? I want to be like a new entity, but also have put some work in already. You know, so I'm not just like green fully, but still like going with like a I know nothing mindset. Because essentially I don't. You know, I just know more of the like creative part of it, but the technical back end stuff, I don't know shit about this. I know like the technical, like how to like put it online and the camera shit, but not the actual technical like streaming shit. You know, I know how to like make a video, but I'm not necessarily know how to like use the streaming tools and all that shit. My camera would be looking bright as hell sometimes. Turn that shit down. I like my camera to be nice and dim. Bring the sauce back. What sauce? What sauce? I forgot. Yo, it's still dope that people be watching on Kick though. I don't care. Like even if Kick is like, I love it. I fucking love Kick. Twitch sauce. I guess I'm not sure exactly what you're referring to. I can kind of like fill in the blanks, but you mean like what, make Twitch great again? Is it like that, or am I off? Yeah, that shit was trippy. How many people were just chat like, what the? I can't. Where do they come from? Where do these eager chatters come from all of a sudden on YouTube? It's like YouTube is just like choosing who they let come to your shit. TwitchCon tricks, hacks you learn. Oh yeah. Exactly. No, that's gonna be so much content. It'll just be ironic if there's no like reception in here and everybody's just effing because they're all on the same network. I can see that being a real big problem. I wonder how they're gonna figure that out. But also at the same time, they probably anticipate something like that, so they probably got some like super duper fucking routers and shit. 'Cause remember that's what was happening at streamer prom, is that everybody's shit was fucking up, but everybody's shit was not fucking up at streamer U. I don't know how they figured that out. There was hardly any effing in that way. Yikes. Who knows? Dum, 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 boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yo, I got emotes on fucking Twitch on Kick that you will like never even see. Like that. Does the L show up? It will. My Twitch, I keep saying Kick. My My kick emotes are legendary. So many that just can't be seen yet. But the Twitch emotes are fire too because they're more, a lot of them are animated. But like this one, like come on, can't even, like there's just so many good ones like I can't even get to yet on Twitch. So many fucking good ones. I can't even do that flame emoji. It doesn't even, I gotta like rebuild it. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I got some good emotes on Kick. I can't wait till I get a little further on YouTube so I can start adding the emotes over there. I still got a lot of work to do. I realize it just by what I see, but I've honestly grown. I know I'm doing the slow growth thing, but it's so on purpose, you know? That's just for me. That's just how I like to, you know what I mean? Because when you grow slow, it's easier to pivot. Just in case it starts to get a little, you're not so like all in. But I understand the importance of going all in. With some things, I'm super all in, like everything I got. But some things I like to just like kind of like breadcrumb it a little bit, if you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Instead of spending that 100, I'm gonna get change, and spend singles. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just spend my singles real quick. Quantity over quality. Sometimes. No, I do not advise to do quantity over quality, but sometimes you just want to get that bulk. Sometimes you gotta build that foundation. You know what I'm saying? Of course you want quality quantity, but sometimes you just gotta get this shit done. You just gotta get it done. Yeah, TwitchCon should be fire. TwitchCon should be fire. I don't know what to expect. I don't know how many people, how annoying it's gonna be, how many people it's gonna be like their first time, like how many people it's gonna be their like fifth time, like you know, it's gonna be a nice mixture. I feel like I think it's gonna be legendary. The emotes are going crazy on Kick. Yeah, let's look at some YouTube emotes. Let's throw some of those in the chat. Oh no, they won't show up. Fuck, I don't have my YouTube on the screen. Maybe that's why they're like, no. They want to see that shit on the screen. Although it doesn't matter. You don't have to have your YouTube. You don't have to have your chat on the screen. It's not. So many people don't even do that shit anymore. Well, people have the chat on the screen, but they don't always have the their overlay. But shout out Ramir Ti. Oh, why do I always miss that bullshit ass spam? Ban. Maybe get me going with a bullshit spam, and I read it. I'm like, oh, hey, follow. Wow, how nice. And it's just some spam. How long have we been on here? It's gonna be like 13 minutes. I'm gonna cry. Okay, 24. That's not bad. Almost a half hour. We're almost, you know, a quarter of the way there. Feels, yeah. I was gonna say it feels like it's been a half hour, but you know, that's close enough. You can hear me. I have the mic on my hat, so mic on the hat works with the compressed sound now. This is great. Amazing. I'm sure it could be a little louder. I could probably be a little louder, but it's great. Back to day 80. Yes, that was the weirdest thing. I was really trying to figure out what made this huge difference where it's just piling in views still. Oh, shit. I did not mean to do that. Sorry, Chad. Like, look at this shit. Dum, 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 dum. That fucking Law and Order shit is going crazy. Which one? Day 80. 416. Yeah. It might be more if I look in the right way. Okay, it's the same thing. Yeah, 416 is crazy. And I know it's not a lot, but it's like, it's a lot for me. Especially when I'm moving the way. I'm being so low key with this shit. Like, and people are saying they've been seeing my stream. So I'm like, okay, that's interesting. People that I didn't know were watching. So I was like, okay, the views are coming from somewhere. I don't know where, but they're coming from somewhere. And maybe some of the people from YouTube, they were like, oh, I'll just go on Twitch. So it could be a combination of that. You know? We should put on the emotes only chat. Let me do emotes only chat for like 5 minutes. It is 11:40, well, till 11:55. We're now in emotes only chat. Leave your favorite emote if you have unlock. Okay, we're gonna do it on Kick 2. 5 minutes. Actually, I don't know if they have that on. They might though. Do they have that on? They might not have that on Kick. So, well, just leave emotes on Kick. Ty, can you leave your emotes in my chat? Just normally? Oh, emotes only chat. Here we go. All right, Kick, same thing. What's your favorite subscriber emote? Yo, Kick and Twitch are so different. Yeah, there we go. There we go. See, I don't know. Yeah, I think you have some setting where I can't leave mine and yours. I gotta like, what's that word called? Modify my emotes, and then it unlocks it, and then I could leave them in your chat now. But before I was able to drop whatever. Legendary emotes, though, if you know, you know. Especially if you gigantify an emote, such as like some of the ones you just sent. Oh no, you did this one before. Yeah, something about the emotes is crazy. This is what I want to manifest right here. That's a good emote. That's good, decent quality when you actually zoom in on that. Shout out ChatGPT. Manifesting emotes, man. We're manifesting money. We're manifesting change. We're manifesting growth. Pause. Yeah, let's do a money celebration. But it only shows up on Twitch though, so if you're on a different platform, you can't see that. Yeah, they do some good shit with this. I'm not gonna lie. I meant to Ty, I meant to do sing mode on you on your last stream. I did the posture check one, that was kind of fire. But I might have to do sing mode. So you gotta sing about something. We got 3 minutes left for emote only chat. 3 minutes left. Leave your best emote. Leave your favorite. Leave your favorite of mine. My favorite on Kick is this rocket ship and the J. Wait, how do you talk if it's wait? How do you do that? Wait. Did it turn off? Wait, oh, you did a did you use a redeem a thing, or can mods always talk? Damn, I didn't know that. Damn. Good to know. What was the point? Damn, that was one of the most pointless things I've ever done. No, that's fire though. They should be able to. They gotta be like, stop spamming eggplants. Yeah. That'd be hard to convey. You have to put like the anti symbol. And then in emotes chat, can you paste emojis in? That's a good question. Oh, but I probably could because it's my page. I don't want to paste that one in. Let's pause. Let me find something more suitable. We're not pasting eggplants in my own chat. That's crazy. I'm really going out of my way to prove a point, and like I know damn well I'm gonna be able to do it. Yeah. But I could just say words. Yep. So it doesn't matter. Failed mission. We got 1 more minute left anyways, and then we'll turn it back on. Followers only chat is a good one too. I don't mind that. Followers only chat for 1 hour. We'll say 30 minutes. And we'll turn emotes off. Same thing for followers only chat 30. Let's do 30 minutes on Kick. Confirm. And we'll turn emotes off. Type shit. And we've been on for 32 minutes. Feels good. I'm fucking warm. Very warm. The AC's off. Because I'm fucking crazy about the sound, even though you could probably hear a lot of fans going off. Sometimes I gotta check on the YouTube to make sure we're still good. It's so weird. It kind of, I don't know. I usually don't get a lot of people on YouTube for whatever reason. Yeah, do your thing. I usually don't get a lot of people on YouTube for whatever reason, like watching. But once in a while they will. It just depends. I swear it just depends on when and where and how. Like, there's definitely people chiming in on certain nights where I'm like, and sometimes I miss it because I just assume they're not even there. It's a weird fucking. It's a weird game, this streaming thing. You're just kind of wishing and hoping, and then you can increase your chances by doing crazy shit. Still a lot of wishing and hoping though. Luck, consistency. It's like it's like that same vertical is still getting pushed out to people. So now they could be viewing it as like a piece of content instead, as of, you know, it's strange. I gotta figure this shit out. We're gonna figure it out, I swear. Tomorrow we gotta go to this wedding around 4 o'clock PST. So I gotta figure out when I'm gonna stream. Either I gotta stream earlier or like on the way. I don't know if I could pull off a sneak stream. Maybe if it's like chill and I'm just like, if we're just like in the back and I could just like pull off a quick vertical real quick. I gotta get my clothes together. I got a lot to do. 4 o'clock is very early for me to do anything because to me 4 o'clock really means 3 o'clock, right? You gotta leave and get there and everything. So That's super early. That almost feels like the whole day is washed. So I stayed up and did a little extra work. I try to wake up early and bang everything out so I could be like good for like 2 p.m. so I could just like start getting ready and shit. But I gotta like, I really gotta, I don't even know. I don't even know if my suit is like ready to go. I didn't even look. Like I might have to just put some shit together real. I don't know. We'll see. Like, do I have to wear a jacket to a wedding? Low key, right? That's kind of like, I fucking, bro, I swear, weddings are, I'm not into them. I'm not into it. It's just never convenient. Like, why does nobody ever get married on a Sunday, you know? Everybody always gets married on at some random ass time. Like, get married on a Sunday, bro. Like, give me the weekend to, like, do my whole weekend and chill, and then get married at, like, 8 p.m. on a Sunday, right? No, like, 7. I could do a 5 o'clock Sunday wedding, you know? Make it convenient for everybody. No one has shit to do at Sunday at 5. But Saturday, Friday at 4 p.m., you're getting married at 4 p.m. when people traditionally get off of work at 5. It doesn't make sense. Make that make sense. But no shade though. I don't mean it like that. I'm just kind of like talking shit right now. But 4 p.m. on a Friday is diabolical. Like everybody's day is gone, so people have to like tell their boss like, oh yeah, I need to leave early or take the day off for this wedding I need to go to. That's, you know what I mean? Like for real. You know, you don't have to worry about that as much on a Saturday. Yeah, Saturday should be the only day you can get married. I said Sunday before, but like people are getting fucked up. They want to be able to recover from Monday. You should only be able to get married on Sunday. I don't really care that much, but you know. Did I say Sunday? I meant Saturday. You should only be able to get married on Saturday or Sunday. Friday's a tough one. You shouldn't be able to get married on a weekday. No, I mean you should be able to do whatever the fuck you want, but and I get it. People have to like do it when they can because of you know scheduling and things like that. But like, I just feel like I would just think like, wow, this is gonna be hard for people to get over to this shit. But LA is kind of different though. People don't really work, so I kind of get it. Even me, it's like not that big of a deal, but it's like people just so many people are just not really traditionally employed here. But there's still a lot of people that are. You know what I'm saying? At least do 6 o'clock. Let people work till 5. Get a little hour to get their shit together. Maybe they can even and get over there. Friday's diabolical. You might as well do 8 p.m. Turn up. That's way too late for a wedding, but damn. But it'll be cool. Well, I mean, it is what it is. I'm going to support my girl, so it is what it is. I don't really have any strong emotion either way about it. You know. Yo, that day 50 stream, I just like was reflecting on that now in my mind real quick. That was a crazy stream too. We got crazy on day 50. Go back and watch day 50 on YouTube. I'm not gonna lie. Like day 50 was insane because we did there was a stream before that. What was the stream before day 50? I gotta look back on what was part 1 of day 50. It was something with some technical difficulties. I can't remember exactly what it was. Which one was day 50? But then we did the whole 50 Cent thing. I got drunk as fuck. We, YNs were in the chat. Yeah, I just remember I put the black grills in at one point. Like, I was on one. And we did 5 hours. That was a crazy day. What was the first part of day 50? Hold up. Oh, wow. That's interesting. The hibachi and the thrift store. That's interesting. Yeah, there were some technical difficulties that day, actually. That's so interesting. We did a IRL with a high concept stream in one day. That was a good day overall. So many times on the wine, after a wine stream, I'm blacking out. The Henny, I'm a little more like with it. That wine fucks you up the next day. Maybe because I'm drinking cheap wine or something. I don't know. And Henny's premium, more premium. Maybe it's something to do with that. Because that wine is cheap as fuck. I'm buying the cheapest one. I'm not gonna lie. A little $6.99 bottles, $5.99 bottles, bottom shelf. Hey, fuck it. You get what you pay for. And it's really only to me like a 10% difference in everything. So it's like I'll definitely take the high percentage discount over the effects. Like maybe I'll have a little headache the next day. Maybe I won't. Damn, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of faded. I wish it was an hour already, because like if it was like an hour 3, I'm like, okay, cool. 57 minutes, I can get through this. I'm a little faded off the yak, and it's fucking hot in here too. It's like, but it was like 100 degrees today in LA. It was so hot. 102, I think it went up to. Let's look at the weather right now. It's dropped significantly. 77. Okay. And tomorrow, still supposed to get up there. 98, the 99 the next day, 97 the next day, 95 the next day. It's kind of slowly coming down, but still going to be very hot. Impossible to IRL stream during the day. It's just not a thing. It's like phone overheating city. Like, it doesn't even have to be that hot. It could be like 85 now, and my phone is going to overheat. So we gotta be careful with that. But summer's almost over. Not that I want to be over, but I am excited that's the crazy thing though. It's like the most outdoor activity is when it's hot outside, and then when it's cold, it's not so much outside activity. So it's like it's kind of hard to win that battle, because it's like, on one hand, less shit going on, but easier to stream during the winter. Damn, don't let me finish this whole bottle, chat. I need to relax. I never was a liquor drinker like that. Like, I'd always mix it, But Henny, I don't know. It just tastes the right way. It's like you're drinking a permanent marker sometimes, but it's cool. Fuck with Henny. Man, I forgot about the Henny. And usually I'm pretty awake. Maybe I'm just kind of like low-key tired. 12 o'clock. I did get on late. I swear to get on early. I swear I try to get on earlier, but, sometimes I just want to get some work done. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm constantly playing catch up, And I'm not talking about a condiment. I'm constantly playing catch up with like everything, where it's like you kind of like borrow from the past and deal with it in the future, you know what I mean? So I'm doing that with time, I'm doing that with money, I'm doing, you know what I mean? Like, you just kind of, shit, you gotta borrow from the past to use in the future. Or really not use in the future, but you just like borrow from the future to use in the present. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you wrote yourself a check and then you cashed it. If that was even possible, it's probably not possible, but, right, because the check can bounce. But, and then you gotta like fill in that difference later type shit. That's what I'm doing. So it's like, even with time, I might, just say like I got like one like assignment from work to do, but instead of doing that, I stream for 4 hours. So now I'm borrowing that work time, and I gotta pay it back later. And I might have to, instead of do 4 hours, do 8 hours the next day, or break it off somehow. Well, like, sometimes it's like you can only do so much, and so you might be in like time debt. Or financial debt, or You know, but time debt is crazy because you can, you know what I mean? Like, you have to sleep, you have to get rest, you know what I mean? Like, money is a little different. You could maybe sustain a little bit, kind of just not, you know, but money can be generated. Time can't really be generated or replaced. So, damn, it's so warm. Whoa, shit's happening. It's so warm, bro. Yeah, I've been neglecting my soundboard. I've been neglecting everything. So I think I was saying my plans for the future for like around 100, I'm gonna start promoting more. Maybe I'll also start clipping more, self-clipping. So I feel like, yeah, no, self-clipping is good. It's like the only way. Ideally, you don't want to do that, but it might be the only way to get it started. I noticed today too that my ask button, ASK button on YouTube, the AI ask where you can ask about video questions, I can access that now on my non-premium account. So I don't know if they made that available for everybody, but I noticed I can access AI chat on the YouTube videos, which, shit, that's great. And I think that is the future for content where it'll be more interactive. Where we go, what is this about? You get a summary. What are some funny parts from this? Do they talk about this? And it can answer the question. I think excuse me, that's the wave. Um, you know, it's almost like TLDR, too long didn't read. You know, where you can just jump to the little key points. I mean, because it's the same large language model that's in everything. It's like make you know, you could do anything. You could say make a rap about this episode, you know. You could say, you know what I'm saying, write a news article, summarize this, create chapters. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have it read the transcript and say suggest a new premise for another episode based off of this last one. There's just so much you can do with this shit, and it works fast. You could say like create a prompt for a thumbnail. So like you could take that prompt that it generates and put it in another AI that can generate images. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. You can find things easily. Hey, where do they talk about politics? And you just go to that part. They talk about politics at the 3-minute mark, at the 48-minute mark, and the hour and 12 mark. I mean, you don't even have to fucking watch the videos. But sometimes it does get shit wrong though, so keep that in mind. Like, sometimes it just makes shit up. AI is notorious for making shit up. Yo, I swear this is a slow moving stream. Although not that bad being almost halfway there if we're doing a 2-hour thing. But I swear I just looked at that shit, it said 44 and it says 48 now, I guess 49. 5 minutes, yeah. That's what 5 minutes is. Yeah, I could tell I'm tired. Like, it's different. I'm usually not. I haven't been tired in a minute actually on stream, and it's only 12 o'clock. I don't really understand that, but I thought I slept pretty good. But I don't know. Maybe the yak makes you tired. I don't know. I'm not really tired. I just had a yawn. Just had a yawn. Damn, I still want to do my stream, my golden hour stream where where it's still bright, or I start it right at magic hour where it goes to the sunsets or whatever. So just to get that full background and watch that shit. I think that'd be cool. I just gotta figure out where I want to do it, where it's like I could be there for like a good hour and it not be a problem, or 2 hours, you know, something comfortable. You know. Yeah, like capture. Yeah, I don't want to say it too much. I don't want somebody stealing my shit. But boo. Yeah, I gotta relax. I gotta relax. It's been I've been trying to. I get burnt out from doing work sometimes, and it's like you gotta. I don't know. You just need. If you ever feel burnt out from work, it just means you're doing a lot. And sometimes you just gotta, let the bubble fully pop. Your personal stress bubble. You gotta let it pop and kind of, you know, I don't know. I get so overwhelmed to the point where it's like I don't even end up doing anything, and it makes it even worse. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you have 5 things to do, and you want to do all of those 5 things at once, it's impossible. You know, low key, I'm hungry. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes, Henny. It's not even been that long since I've been off the Henny. Okay, the last time we had Henny was I think I had Henny on Sunday night, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, 4 days off the Henny is something. It shouldn't be, but it is. See, this is where I like make bad decisions and order food that I shouldn't order. But a nigga get hungry. Taco Bell, it's like somewhere between Taco Bell, McDonald's, and definitely not Jack in the Box right now. Though Jack in the Box is not bad, not bad at all. It's just the way that the bigger restaurants like McDonald's works with the deals. Damn, do I really order fast food on stream? Am I really that guy? Should we put up a poll? McDonald's or Taco Bell? Taco Bell, would that be... Let's look at the two prices. Alright. This is bad, you guys. This is bread. What are we doing? I'm doing me. 10-piece chicken nugget meal for $15 is crazy. I remember when that shit was $10. I remember when that shit was like $6. Back in the 1920s when I was born, apparently. The 10-piece chicken nugget meal is cheaper than the 2 cheeseburger meal at this point. That's also very interesting. Because doesn't a cheeseburger cost like $1? Why is that shit $16? Bruh. They really upcharge for the drink. So if you get the... Okay, so the 10-piece chicken nugget is $14.88. But if you get a 10-piece chicken nugget, is $8.59. Hold on. Let's see the price difference. They probably got it figured out where it's like, might as well. Okay. And then, so $8.59 plus fries. Fries are also expensive. I'm fucking $4.39. Oh, that's the large. No, the small fry is $4.39 at McDonald's. Are you kidding me? What the fucky? So you end up spending basically the same price if you don't get the drink. That's ridiculous. I'm missing you. and I said Taco Bell. Okay, so it's like 16 for nuggets and fries. Let's go to Taco Bell. Taco Bell, I would probably just get like 3 soft tacos. Let's see how much that costs. I remember when a soft taco was like $1. Now they're like $3, right, for a soft taco? Hold on. It's also on the app. It's gonna be a little more expensive, but where are you? Let's see. Soft. I don't really like their chicken shit. It's okay, but wait. You're telling me I can't find a regular soft taco? Oh, soft taco. 243. Okay. So for this 3, obviously it's gonna be cheaper. So with 3 soft tacos from Taco Bell, that comes to $14.99. So it's roughly $1 cheaper, but this one isn't eligible for Dash Pass. Oh, you gotta add more to get the Dash Pass deal. So ultimately, McDonald's is still cheaper than Taco Bell. If I was to go to Jack in the Box, let's add one more scenario. Oops, my bad. That's my scenario. We're gonna go from Jack in the Box. I like the I think it's a bacon cheeseburger. I like their breakfast sandwiches too. It's been a minute. Cheeseburger is one word apparently. Let's see. Jumbo. Wait. I don't know what their regular. I don't. They might not have their like cheap cheeseburgers. I feel like they have some sort of junior cheeseburger. But maybe they don't have it on the app. It might be like it's like dollar menu type shit. Hold on. Yeah, they definitely are only showing. Damn, this shit's expensive as hell. Hold on, let's see if they have the chicken sandwich. They don't have the dollar menu on this shit. Shout out Jack in the Box. If you're from the East Coast, you don't know what it is unless you've been here. Alright, Jack in the Box is not. So, and this is why McDonald's wins every time, because they have a smart ass team to fucking engineer this shit and make it so that you have to get them every time. That's some bullshit. What about Wendy's? Okay. Let's see if they have the $8 bag. Because that used to be the that used to be a 444. Then they upped it to the $5 biggie bag. And then they upped it to the $6 biggie bag. And now it's the $8 biggie bag. Biggie deals. There's a buy one get one free on the junior bacon cheeseburger. Not a bad deal. So let's see if we could. If I could. Homie, it can't be done. Champagne was under to top. Ooh, Wendy's might be the W. So for a $4.86 purchase with tips, with tax and everything, comes to $10.49 for 2 burgers. What up, Ty? You're back. I'm back. So I can get 2 burgers for $10.49. If I want a 10-piece chicken nugget and fries from McDonald's with drink, it's $16.99. It's about $15 for just the chicken nuggets and the fries. So what's more valuable? 2 Wendy's JBCs or a 10-piece McDonald's chicken nugget and fries? 2 burgers is boring, though a better deal. And you could add I guess something else, and it could be similar if we added fry. No, 4-piece chicken nugget. I'm missing you. So it comes to, oh shit, bruh. I can get 2 junior, because of the dash pass. I can get 2 junior bacons and a 4-piece chicken nugget for $11.34. That's before the tip. That might be the way. I might have to get Wendy's, 2 burgers and a nugget. Skip the fries. I do want McDonald's fries, but I might have to skip it. I high key might have to skip it. $11.34 is that nigga. I might get a cookie. I might get a. Nah. We good. And they're only saying that a suggested $2 tip. I like to get 4. I feel like $4 is fair. And if they do an exceptional job, I'll drop the full 5. Shit, I guess we're getting Wendy's. I don't know. I tried. I failed. Oh yeah. As far as I tried and I failed, that was because I was really gonna do a sober stream, and here we are. Like all day, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be sober all stream. Not sober, but just not drinking. I just blaze. Immediately, I started sweating, and I'm like, I need something, and it was gonna be wine again. It was gonna be beer, but somehow I found a yak, and a yak found me, and here we are. I'm sweating like a bitch right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sweating like an R&B singer from the '90s. I need a towel. Who's an infamous sweater? I'm sweating like Ray J on stage. I'm sweating like R. Kelly. Who's a big towel person? I can see it in my mind. They have the towel as part of their repertoire. Ty, who has a towel? Who's an infamous towel person? I feel like you see Chris Brown with a towel. Who is it? There's somebody that's like Mr. Towel though. Who is that? DMX was a towel guy. Yo, there's somebody I can picture that just has that towel always. I'm sure Rick Ross is a towel guy. There's an infamous towel guy that's like that always has the towel. It's like part of their like whole shit. They're a sweater. Plenty of them. Some get patted down on the stage. But who is that person that it's like? I guess it maybe is like a common thing, but I swear it's like one person I'm thinking of that's like. Yeah, I guess it is a common thing. I feel like there's somebody that you know who always has a towel in his hand? Maybe this is who I'm thinking of. One of the dudes from the Yin Yang Twins. He just like always carries a towel in his hand. If you know, you know. She got her hands on her knees and all the bows on her thighs. You got me right now, yeah. Say, yeah. That song is crazy. The Yin Yang Twins, to the window, to the wall. Yin Yang was at SeaWorld a few weeks ago. That's what I'm saying. We missed and what's crazy about Genuine, that shit went viral. I saw that shit pop up today. That was a viral performance. We were in line for a ride. I'm not gonna lie though, I kind of am glad we went on the ride instead of seeing Genuine. Though that would have been like good for the culture though. But you can't have it. You can't always get what you want. But high key, SeaWorld is an underrated theme park. They literally book real guests. And it seems like they're catering to black people because white people do not know who. Actually, no, genuine people, white people love the song Pony. White people, that might be a white song now instead of a black song now. It's like it was black when it first came out and for the years it lasted, but now I think white people own Pony. Yeah. Yeah, they had Soldier Boy and Bow Wow there, which is crazy. Yo, SeaWorld, honestly, like, I thought it was going to be whack. I'm not going to lie. Not whack, but I just thought I was going to be bored as fuck. That is, you do not get bored at SeaWorld. Not one time. It's something about it. It's amazing. It's actually amazing. I can't even explain it. SeaWorld is better than Six Flags. That's a controversial take. SeaWorld is better than Six Flags. Six Flags has all those fucking rides, and somehow SeaWorld is still better. I can't explain it. They're very similar too, but it's a superior park. It is just is what it is. I would go back there. Six Flags, I'm not really excited to go back to. SeaWorld, not even that I want to go back or I low key want to. Maybe we're fucked up. Maybe that helped. They only had 2 rides they only have 5 rides, first off. Red flag. They only had 2 of the 5 rides working. Another red flag. Still fire. It had just like the right pace. It wasn't like the lines were a little long, I'm not gonna lie. But the fact that you can touch a manta ray and see dolphins do human type shit, I don't know. You're not really getting that anywhere else. It's the perfect blend of like real life and fun, I guess, you know? It's a good park. If you're not fucking following, I would appreciate it if you followed right now. Or subscribe if you want. If you want to take it to the next level, just subscribe. Unless you're on YouTube, where subscribing is the same thing as following. But then there would be subscribe section that's called being a member. So you can do that too. Subscribe, be a member, follow, or subscribe. Just subscribe. If you just subscribe, we will win the game. She got her hands on her knees and on her bows on her thighs. She got me her bones. That was a great record. But not as good as I'm Missing You by Case. Yo, quick story about that record. That song was stuck in my head. I'm missing you. That one. If you actually listen to that instrumental, that shit is weird. I don't know where that song came from. I don't know. It seemed like it was like handed to him. If that's Case on those, I'm the man after June. It's like some British dude singing that part. It's weird. It's different. It's like he got the record and just did the top line on it. But anyway, I was just like obsessed with that song for like 2 weeks now. Just stuck in my head, like, cause it's like that old school shit where they like do the ad-libs at the end and they just, I'm missing you, like that, those little change ups. And so I was just obsessed with that shit. And then I like look on YouTube, I look it up, and then that performance version that Ty played earlier popped up. And I looked at it and it said like 11 days ago, and I'm like, this is still a very fresh video, and I haven't seen this. It's kind of weird. But I do remember a couple years back there was like a Case performance series of it, and it was kind of fire in the same way. So yeah, Case Tiny Desk, what's up with that, you know? Touch Me Tease Me, great record too. I really like that record. Foxy Brown, Case, great record. And that first record he performed on that. I didn't really know that one as much. It was more. That was a W performance though. Oh, that's Joe. That makes sense that it would be Joe. Yo, Joe low key is that dude. Joe's been around for a minute. A lot of people's first introduction to Joe is like I Want to Know and like Stutter. Remember Stutter with Mystical? Great record. And that's isn't that like the part 2? There's like another Stutter before that. That's like the remix. Back when they used to do a remix, but it would be a whole nother song. Stutter remix is crazy. Don't be lying when you're talking to Miss Stutter when you're talking to Joe. That shit is crazy. Asked her late last time. Tell me why. So you put something in the chat. I don't have my computer's still being weird. I cleared mad space, but it's still being a little bitch. But I will go to my chat and retrieve that link. Oh, I can't click it? I can't click it the same way? That's some bullshit. That's highly annoying. That's racist. That's racist clip is like it's like no one's ever heard it, but you just know exactly how it's gonna sound. And I think when I did hear it, yeah. Yo, W tied with the lore. Why is this beat so hard? Who made this? Who produced this shit? It's not Dark Child, right? Really? This is really Joe? Did he write that shit? Or did he just do the ref? Did he write that? Did Joe write I'm Missing You? What the fuck? Every day I wanna pick up the phone. So that was like a thing back in the day to leave the original background vocals in. Yeah, so Joe is that guy. Joe is really that guy. You know what's crazy? Because I'm introduced to Joe with I Want to Know and Stutter, but I realize that's a crazy thing. When we were young, like we appreciated the people before. These niggas now, they don't give a fuck. Like they don't give a shit about like what was the predecessor to the record. They were just like what? Like they have no idea. Whereas I feel like we went back and like, although in that moment I had no idea, you know. I didn't even know what they were saying on those background vocals until I just recently just started listening to vocals. Is there a thing where we just, as people, we just don't? I feel like black people aren't really into lyrics as much as we're into like the sounds. Only I can find you, and you know the certain words, but like I feel like other races and they kind of they be knowing the lyrics to that shit. The lyrics to it. Whereas we just know the sounds that it makes. Like, I didn't even know what that shit said until recently. The rain coming after, something after June. Like, I didn't even hear that shit the first time. I heard that song a million times. You know, so. I feel like we're into the feeling more than the actual lyrics. So you ever hear a song and you're like, oh, dude, oh shit, that was quick. Elvis just dropped off an order. BRB. Damn, son. Where'd you find those? So we got Wendy's. I've been trying to eat healthy, but I've been slacking. I've been fucking up lately. Damn, Joe is that guy, though. I gotta find out what other songs Joe wrote. Hold on, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Wash my hands. You know what I mean? You okay? Yeah, me too. Oh, I gotta mute. I'm tripping. Alright, I'm back. Wash my hands in the sink. Fucking girl had to pee in the bathroom right after me. The timing. The timing. Oh shit. Yo, that's crazy that Joe wrote I'm Missing You. Damn, Joe must be rich as fuck. Low key. Didn't he do the Power theme song too? Remember? And then like 50 tried to have Trey Songz redo it and everybody was like, nah, son. Bring back that Joe. Don't be lying when you're talking to Mr. Stutter when you're talking to Joe. Don't be lying when you're talking to Mr. Stutter when you're talking to Joe. Oh, they made my burger awkward. But not the worst. Just put this awkward ass lettuce on there, not the worst. But my loneliness got the best of me and my heart's so weak. Man, I'm obsessed with that melody. Every day I wanna pick up the phone and tell you about the Yeah, that was crazy. That was a moment. I'm on stream. I'm streaming. I'm on stream. What? I'm on stream. Yo, that's a good one. That's a good one. I guess today was a good one. Thought about things I can become. We wish you famous. Good luck. All right. Damn, those background vocals. I was really like analyzing that record today. And it's like, who is Case? Where did he come from? Probably a whole story, you know? Where is Case from? What city is Case from? I feel like he's from like Philly or some shit, or Chicago. Not quite New York, more like Philly or Chicago. Or Jersey. Definitely not somewhere down south. Definitely not Cali. It could be New York, but could be New York. Pennsylvania somewhere. Okay, yeah, I said Philly or Chicago. Close, basically New York. Ohio's another place too that I find very interesting. The people from there. It's his own vibe. Shout out Bow Wow. I'll recap the Bow Wow interview one day on here. I haven't revisited it. I swear I haven't even watched that shit back, like, even since. I hate watching my shit back. It depends on what it is. Like, in the beginning, I'll watch it back to, like, see what's going on, but after a certain point, I'm going on autopilot. So we're eating at JBC from Wendy's. Late night on some degenerate shit. I was fading, but now I feel awake. Singer Case. What is Case's real name? We don't know anything about him. His actual name is Case. Wow. Case Woodard. Almost 50 years old. Origin, New York. But that could just mean he like came to New York and started like I guess he could be in New York. Oh, Living It Up is Case 2? What do I do? Living It Up. I didn't realize that was Case. Damn, we gotta look at Case. Hold on. Because I like that record a lot. I do. Wow. The Best Man I Can Be. Yes, I remember that one too. Should have known better. Wow. Yeah. Shout out Case. The album with I'm Missing You is my favorite. It has to be, right? That's like quintessential. That also makes me think of like what happened. Where's Wayne Wonder? That was such a. That was like the whole. He has a song with Charlie Wilson. Oh, okay. Charlie Wilson is epic. You dropped a bomb on me, baby. I'm missing you. See, is Case even like R&B? Isn't that like some slightly different category? Case reminds me, remember Dave Hollister? It's like the same shit. It's like Music Soul Child just like open up the whole shit. It's kind of like a. It's kind of like jazzy R&B. It's like rhythm and jazz. Yeah, it was R&B because that's what we called it then, but like analyzing it on an objective level, is it really R&B though? Standing here looking out my window. Yeah, I guess it's R&B. Yeah. Damn, that's Joe on those background vocals. That's crazy. I thought it was like some. Yes, however, he has some soul and some hip hop elements. Yeah, it's almost like a rap cadence with the R&B tech with the R&B. Yeah, I guess texture, but still very like melodic. Not in the same way that like Akon was like the full hip hop cadence with the. I don't even know. Do I even consider Akon R&B? What is Akon considered? What genre is Akon? Because I feel like that was very in the middle. I don't think there's one real R&B Akon record. You know what I'm saying? Locked up, won't let me out. Oh. It's like the same type, but maybe it's the subject matter that makes it seem not R&B. Because I feel like T-Pain is more R&B than I feel like Buy You a Drink is more R&B than anything that Akon's ever done. Akon is like a weird. I can't really explain his music. It's different. It's kind of like pop, but it's rap though. It's like melodic rap, or it's like rap singing. I don't know, but like kind of similar to what Roddy Ricch did. Somehow it's like still rap, but it's like singing at the same time. R&B is a big blanket. Yeah, covers a lot. But then it's like every, you know, then you go to like, what's the difference between Roddy Ricch and Lil Baby? Or Roddy Ricch and Gunna? Is it the same genre? Kinda. Like, Gunna is a hard one to peg. They put him as a rapper, but he's very melodic, though. But then it's like, is he as melodic as, like, Rich Homie Quan? You know? It's interesting. Is he as melodic as how Drake goes sometimes? Not quite. And is Drake R&B? I feel like his early shit kind of was. Drake is actually very R&B. Drake is super R&B. He's like an R&B purist in a way. Girl, I gotta watch my back, cause I'm not just anybody. Like, that's just like some like straight up. But even like that era, like that Timbaland, Aaliyah type of is like is R&B, but it's like only called R&B because that's melodic urban music was called at the time, though. You know what I'm saying? But it's like the same. It's crazy that the Temptations are also considered R&B. So it's like, is it the same thing or is it just because the Temptations sound nothing like Boys to Men? Well, I mean, I guess it depends on the song. To me, like Boys to Men is like quintessential R&B, but I know that's ignorant to say when the genre was already invented back then. So then I go more to the Temptations, like. But even there's more similarities with that than like a Mario Let Me Love You, another quintessential R&B record, but so different than. It's just so. I mean, it's the same elements, but it's just so different. Whereas, like, if you take Rapper's Delight and you put it up to Not Like Us, it's not that different, you know? It's more similar than, like, how old R&B is to new R&B. And it's like, what is the new R&B? Who's the newest R&B? I'm not really that into new R&B. It's cool, but I'm not really into it as much. I feel like Bryson was, like, the cutoff. Tory and Bryson were like the cutoff for me as like as far as like new and I know there's some good shit, Money Long and Summer Walker and SZA, I guess is R&B, but she's like on some other shit too. She's kind of more like no, I guess no, SZA is R&B, but she's like more like it's like indie R&B. It's like a subcategory because she's gonna do some like genre bending things too, where it's not that traditional like kind of, you know what I mean? What's that Mary J. Blige song? Too long, without you, babe. I feel like that's like the end of R&B, like around that time, like that song. Like, what's the song called? Let's get it. What's the song called? I forgot what the actual song is called. Family Affair. Like, I don't feel like that's R&B. That's like some like. It's not pop. It's like hip hop beat with the R&B singer, but she's singing kind of basically Mary J. Blige's whole formula, really. But I don't know if I would consider that R&B because it's more like upbeat. It's like more just hip hop in a way. You hear like Fabulous on that beat or something. Chris Brown is holding it down for R&B, I guess. He has a new record that I kind of like. It was kind of like some pop shit, but I thought it was cool. Justin Bieber's trying to do his thing. Leon Thomas trying to do his thing. August Alsina I thought was a very R&B purist, but he just went weird. That was weird. That was a whole like all that whole Jada shit. Nothing came from that. That was like the most pointless shit. It just made you look crazy as fuck. There's a lot of R&B artists, but it's just not. Like Doja Cat was like kind of almost, but she's more hip hop. Khalid Location. That was kind of like some like new age R&B shit. And so does it just mean singing? And where does that line drawn? Is Roddy Ricch, or it's really DJ Mustard featuring Roddy Ricch ballin'? To me, that was like, okay, this is some R&B shit. Wally the Sensei, low-key R&B. Low-key R&B. But where is the line drawn? Rod Wave, is that R&B? Or is that rap? You know, or is just R&B just like a... Because I feel like there's not a new term for melodic urban music. It's either going to be R&B or it's going to be hip-hop. But it's like, I feel like none of those terms really describe it. Because there was always melodic hook music, like, in hip-hop. So it's not like it's that new, but it's like, it would have just been called R&B. We've been online for an hour and 30 minutes. Hey, make some noise, make some noise, make some fucking noise. I've been neglecting my soundboard like, whoa. But at the end of the day...
This shit structured.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to get that That's All Folks tag for when I'm ready to get off. But it is what it is. I got some shit that I want to do in the near future. I'm not going to lie. This streaming shit has really been consuming my time. Hey, if you're a new viewer, you haven't been here before, if you're not following, please follow. It costs nothing to follow. Give me a follow. It'll make my day. Make my day. Make my day. If you want to subscribe, yo, people just dip out as soon as you. It's just crazy. As soon as I said that, it's just like people were just like, nah, I don't like people that talk like that. I don't like call to action ass streamers. Wow. Strange. Is emote disabled yet? Or are we still on that shit? It's like I'm in a dream and I can't run fast. And when I wake up, all David feeling dumb mad. How you find the time to hate me with your punk ass? If you try to stop my wave, then I'm gonna crash. Why they want smoke? I got blunt ash. Damn. Yeah. I gotta scale this more. I wish TwitchCon was earlier so I could learn some shit, but I'm gonna just try to do as much as I can till then. I think that shit's in October. Something like that. So we still got all of September this next month. Basically like a good ass month, like 2 months basically. But that's good though. That gives me time to establish myself more, build up my persona and my regiment and my skills. So that when I get there, I'm not just like, you know, I'm still gonna be green, but, you know, I'm not a fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying? So I think I did this shit the right way. I think I could have went harder with the promo, but I know that people are fickle, and so I might get people here that first time, but then it's like that thing. It's like, okay, well, we had this many people here the first time, so we should have somewhere similar, and then it could just be none of them the next time, and it's just like, damn, the math ain't mathin'. It's not always just like 1 + 1 = 2. It's like 1 + 1 = 2 if, you know what I'm saying? So I try to work around that a little bit, but, you know, nobody's perfect, babe, but you're perfect to me. We rock both sides and let's go man. That shit's hard. That fucking Missy Elliott, J. Cole. That's crazy because that's like Missy 2.0. Like, I'm like, I can't stand the rain, Missy. Like, that's my finger waves for days. Like, I can't stand, like, get your freak on, Missy. The remix featuring Nelly Furtado. Crazy. Get. That shit was so random. Like, why? But that remix is fucking crazy, though. Get your freak on. Like, that shit is crazy. Get. That shit. They want to dance. Everybody get ready to get want to dance. I don't know, but that shit is hard. Go look up Get Your Freak On remix if you don't know. Don't. It's the remix. Missy been holding down. I know how that's right. I tell they mother, y'all can't stop me now. That shit's hard. And if you want me, people. Remember that Missy song where she was like, the hook was like, music back don't like kisser, kazoo to the Z. No, it was no, not that one, not that one. That was a great record too. No, it's uh if it's worth it, let me work it. Put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's your implement of a flank. Your implement of a flank. That was like the most genius shit because when you actually reverse it, it's like it's the same word. Whatever she said before, like if it's worth it, let me work it. You know, I was like, damn, amazing songwriting. Like who thinks of that? I'll just reverse it, and you know, and everybody's trying to say the reverse words. It's literally impossible to say reverse words. And whatever the fuck that shit was. I still, man, that's like Missy had a great run. Remember Minuteman with fucking with Ludacris? That verse, as loud as you can, maintenance man, like that's crazy. The fucking music makes you lose control. Music like the Sierra joint, like Missy had a crazy run at one point. Like Missy was man, Missy Elliott. Are you kidding me? She got hits. She could do a verses. She could do a good ass verses if she didn't already. I don't think she did, but Missy would fuck some people up in the verses. Those are some big hits. What's the one with the Brat? What's the one where they're in like the Mega Man suits and shit? Which song is that? That's the BRAT. What is that one? That shit what's that song with Missy Elliott and the Brat? What's that shit called? I Can't Stand the Rain is an amazing record though. That beat on that boom 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 boom. Hold on. Missy and the Brat. What is that song called? Sock It To Me. Oh my god, great record. Ooh, yeah, that video is crazy. That video is insane. That video is insane. Shout out So Def. Like, shit. No, that's not So. Well, partly, yeah, the Brat So Def, and then Missy from, what's Timbaland shit called? What is Timbaland shit called? I might have drawn a blank on Timbaland's production company. I don't even know. Shit. Damn. I feel like there's a name for that shit. I just can't think of it. If you're not following, make sure you do. If you're not subbed up, make sure you do. Change my life. Make my day. Oh, and I didn't know that song, that fucking Get It Shawty, that fucking Lloyd song was already a song. Oh, today, it's really on a night, make my day. And then Lloyd version, oh, I really want it. That's what on it. Oh, that's like how you use a fucking interpolation on a record. Yeah, I'm saying all the old music, but damn, I was just thinking today too, like, ever since the Drake and Kendrick beef, there has not been a new male rapper. And a little bit before that, there has not been a new star male rapper to really break. There's been a couple people that have a couple records, but like, literally, ever since GNX has dropped, what is I think even What the Helly, no, I think What the Helly was after GNX. There is not a lot of records that are big as that since. That's crazy. There's usually there was no song in the summer. Drake tried a little bit with What Did I Miss? Nokia was supposed to be that. That was probably what it was supposed to be. But there was no new record. I like What Did I Miss? I like Nokia. I thought Gimme a Hug was going to be the single off of that album to smash it. They don't even play Gimme a Hug like that anymore. Baby girl. Baby girl. There's just nothing. It's a barren wasteland. So much so that like my record accountability was like starting. I was like, damn, this shit. You know what I mean? I'm starting to, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It was just like an open playing field. And what was crazy, I was saying this today too. Big Sean dropped that record. He was like, it was like, I forgot what it's called. I gotta find the name of that record. And he dropped that shit when Drake and Kendrick were going against each other, and it was a good record. And it's like he like chose to like put out his best song, and it was just the worst timing. But it also made sense though at the time. What is that one song? What was that song called? See, I can't even find it. It was a great record. It was Big Sean's song, 24? On Up. Oh, Precision, maybe. It might be Precision. Hold on, let's see if this is it. With Fargo, your virtual assistant. Yo, we don't do this shit around here. We got premium, cuh. I'm just kidding. I don't talk like that. Yeah, this shit is hard. You know what he should have did though? He should have, but hindsight is 2020 because it makes sense. He should have put that record out now. It would have been great. People would have been loving it, but people are just waiting on just Drake to diss Kendrick more and Kendrick to. Where the fuck is Kendrick? That GNX record, that was cool. When he dropped GNX, was that in June, I think? Was that June, really? No, that was before June. It had to be before June. That was way before June. There's no way he dropped that in June. That'd be weird. Nah, that was a minute ago. And like low key, when you look back, that's like that shit was like low key 2 years ago. That was like 2 Junes ago. That's why it feels weird. Okay, I see kick emotes are kind of low key. Kick is kind of fucking up Twitch emotes. I'm not gonna lie. So if I type in, if I type in the Kyle Rocket, will it put the emote? Or will it just say the text? Literally. Damn. Yo, KC, who the fuck is that? Where is that from? Why do you see KC Hug 00? Who the fuck is that? Did he say something? Or is he just in the chat? You can see him. Hold on. If you are here, KC, W to you. Make sure you, oh yeah. What up, KC Hug 00? Yo, KC Hug 00, say something. What is that word called? Reveal yourself. Damn, my mod just called you out. He went into the lurker list. I think he left. You think you scared him away, but it's probably me. That's fucked up. Don't leave. It's my fault. Oh, even Monique is on. I think she's asleep though. she's just giving the oh, that was Monique. I was like, damn, we got good viewers today. But Monique is on the yo, I've had somebody say that on Kick before. They were like, yeah, I got you tabbed while I sleep. I was like, damn, okay, yeah, turn up, give me the view. That's why I love the streaming community, because it's really about support. It's really, 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 really about support, because it's fucking hard to do this shit. Like, if people don't understand yet, it's fucking hard. And if anybody thinks this is stupid or easy, try it. Stream for an hour, talk for an hour, and just talk. Just do it. Do it for half an hour. I dare you. Don't, and I dare you to not want to kill yourself after. Not kill yourself, but the first time is the worst time. Casey Hugo's still here. Yeah, it might be delayed because I see somebody dropped off, but hey, that's what's up. I respect. Let's see if does Casey Hugo. Oh, I saw a command on. And we're not trying to call you out. We're just bored. There was a thing that said give their info. Username. Oh yeah. So we're gonna type in user, and then we'll type in KC underscore hug 00. Let's see what it says. Oh, okay. So it just popped up for me, but not for you. They created their account in 2020. Oh, we got an OG in the building. Not a video. I didn't even have fucking Twitch in 2020. Oh, they do go on. Maybe they don't go online. They don't stream. W, do they have any emotes? I'm stalking you. No. They don't stream, they're a watcher. But since 2020 is crazy. WKC Hug 00. That could be anybody. This could be Kai Sinat. This won't be Kai Sinat. What up, Kai? I'm just gonna pretend you're Kai Sinat. Yo, we got Kai Sinat in the chat. We got Kai Sinat's Finsta in the chat. What up, Kai? Say something. Show some love. How many? There could never be another KC on Twitch, right? Ken Carson, Kyle Campos, Kevin Clark, Kristen Campbell, Keith Clater, Kendrick Kamar, Keswick Seswick, Kelsey Kramer, Kevante Charles, Kimberly Chase, Kendall Sharif. Yeah. KC. What if though? What if we had Kai's Finsta and he's like, who's this random ass black nigga semi-unk on Twitch just talking this shit? Let me just lurk. See where this goes. Never know. Nah, that's probably like KC. What would KC Hug 00 mean? What does that even mean? That's like Hughes. I never seen HUG. That could be like Houston Underground. That could be anybody. It's probably not Kai Sinat. Plus, I think if it was Kai, he would be on his regular shit, on some regular shit. But if you are Kai, we would like to know. Who's excited for Kai Mafia Thon? I don't even know when it starts. I'm like the guy that's early where I'm like, oh, Kai's on, da da da, but I'm like not paying attention to like what's actually being said. It's like I'm just like aware that he's on. I'm not like I'm not the messenger of the news. I'm just the messenger of the fact that it exists. Damn, do I regret getting that Wendy's? Low key, I don't. But maybe tomorrow. I think I'm still doing okay though. There's like a burger, 2 burgers, and a nugget. Yeah, that's not too bad. I didn't get fries or a soda or anything. I'm alright. Yo, I think "Case I'm Missing You" might be my new karaoke song. Oh, we gotta hit a good karaoke on stream. Oh my god, yo, me and my friend Chad, I don't think we did this on stream. No, we didn't do this on stream yet. So me and my homie Chad, I've known him since 2005, 5, basically. Yeah, 4, and we have this tradition where if we're both in the same spot and there's karaoke, we both sign each other up with a random song. Oftentimes, very sabotaging song. Like I think the last song I made him sing was "I'm a Survivor" by Destiny's Child. And Chad is like, a white guy who's an actor who's like my age. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit out of his wheelhouse, but he was a good sport. I think he tried to make me sing some like Linkin Park song that I did not know at all. I was like, I can't sing this bullshit. So that's what we do. I think I made him sing. I'll just pick some random song that's just like a different gender and everything, like just to test his. He usually does pretty well though. Yo, I had to sing one song that was crazy as fuck, and I was like, oh, this is gonna get him. And he like fucking killed that shit one time. But some people are performers. It is what it is. I wish I could remember that. I might be thinking of Survivor, but I think there was another one though. We always get them with the random songs, but that's always good content. So hopefully that'll happen. Shout out Chad. He's in New York right now, actually, with our other great / best friend Gerard. So they got some good vibe and time going on right now. Chad randomly in New York with Gerard, so that's a good one. They FaceTimed me today. I was like, oh, what a nice surprise. Yeah, it was definitely all that shit. Definitely a W. Definitely a W. Fuck! If you know, you know. If you know, you know. So we're at the 153 mark, almost at 2 minutes. I feel like I could keep going. What I don't like about the longer streams is that they take longer to process. And I love to get to my fucking... Yo, if you post a 5-minute video, that AI summary kicks in so quick, the fucking transcriptions, like, you can just do that. But the longer it is, I swear it's delayed by like an extra... It's like 4 hours for every hour that shit is, or some shit crazy. I don't know. I haven't figured out the math, but it's like the difference between a 2-hour video and a 3-hour video as far as processing time is crazy. I don't know. None of this will matter in the future. It's just going to be instantaneous, but we still live in a somewhat manual world, even though we have all these great tools like ChatGPT to literally do the shit that we don't want to do. My stream summary for Twitch should actually be decent today. I saw max 5 viewers, which is nice for me, especially for... Some days Twitch is my lowest, some days Kick is my highest, some days YouTube is the highest. We'll see. Yo, I cannot get that song "I'm Missing You" out of my head. Yo, why is that song so good? Joe is like a leprechaun. He's like a magical being that is a hit maker. That's like his main mission in life, is to fuck up people's fucking brains with fucking earworms. How do you do that, Joe? How does he do it? And it's like I haven't even done my deep dive on jokes. I know he's been around for a minute because I know like my dad would like listen to him and shit. Like I don't know what his big record from back in the day was. That was like the one. That was the one. But it's like, oh, that's Joe. Same thing with Tank. Like I didn't really wasn't even aware of Tank until Drake was like, I'll be on my Tank shit or whatever. And then you go back and you go, oh, that record, the maybe I deserve. Like it's like, oh, okay, got you, got you, got you, got you, got you, got you. Maybe I deserve. Yeah. I saw Tank one time. I was pulling into Ralph's grocery store in L.A. My normal Ralph's, and he was just like coming out, and I almost was just like, "What up, Tank?" But I just was like, whatever. What am I gonna say to Tank right now? Let's do a podcast. Can I get a shout out? Let me get a drop. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, "That's what Cameo's for, bitch." And I'll be like, "You right, bro. You right." Damn. I need to do an IRL. The time is running out. It's already Friday. Technically Thursday for this stream, but it's already Friday. I need an IRL for this week. I'll do at least one. I have to. Saturday will be a much better situation. I'm kind of glad this wedding is on Friday to get it out of the way. Though very stressful in my mind to do that. Monique did tell me she was gonna mod. That was funny. She's funny about the modding. Yeah, Casey Hugo is still here. 1, 2. Yeah. Oh, I missed who else was here before then, to hit the 5. I didn't check it. I should have checked it then. I didn't even know you could even check your fucking viewers like that. That's crazy. I guess when you have a lot, it's like kind of pointless. But when you have a little, it's kind of a great tool. Even if you were like up to 20 viewers, it would still be like, or like 50, it would still be very, very useful. Oh, someone did follow, but I think it was, yo, Spamity Spam from earlier. Yeah, it is what it is. Yo, Spamity Spam. We got 3 minutes into the 2-hour mark. I feel like this is like a. It is what it is. I do want to be getting more clips. Like, if you get 3 clips an episode, I feel like that's a W stream. I feel like that should be the standard for a W stream. You need at least 3 clips, beginning, middle, end. Cause, yeah, "Tell Me" by Drew Hill was funny last night. It was just funnier that you actually clipped that shit. That's what I was actually laughing at. Because it was like, it wasn't funny to me. That's how fucked up I was. I drank a whole bottle of wine last night. Shit. On some regular shit. That shit does not feel good. Especially the next day. I drank a whole bottle of wine last night. And the night before, I probably drank some more. I think I had like a bottle and a half the night before. I was cooked the night before. I'm not even a wine drinker. Not like that. I'm just a drinker in general. I'm like a retired drinker that like relapsed or like picked it up again. Like I really was off that shit for a good minute. We got less than a minute till we hit the 2-hour mark. What more can I say? Yo, I lost my bottle. Where is it? I lost the yak. How do I lose a yak? That seems... Oh, I put it in the fridge. That's right. I put it in the freezer. I thought I lost the yak. Do I stay on or do I just cap it? I could get another stream out of that bottle. Yo, sometimes when I go back and watch these, I'm like, damn. That's how I sound when I'm drunk. I'm fucking slurring and this, like, damn, bro. I gotta relax. I went too far.
I gotta relax. I went too far.
Yeah, I really gotta relax. because it doesn't take long, and I'm drinking like it's a sport. I'm sipping. I'm sipping. Damn, my chat's been fucking. My chat's been light recently. I'm not gonna lie. I'm also streaming at a very late time. So, what do I expect, right? I feel like 9:30 is my sweet spot, but I just never am ready at that time. I gotta start pushing for 9:30 because I'm literally starting at 11 o'clock. Like, who the fuck is trying to watch a 2-hour stream at 11 p.m.? Like, you better be Drake dropping a diss record against Kendrick or something, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? To get people to, you gotta be Playboy Cardi dropping your album for people to really care. So maybe that's a big part of it, even though I've seen a lot of W streams at that time and later. But maybe I'm not taking in consideration, like, oh, it's Thursday, it's not Friday, it's not Saturday, it's a little different of a vibe. So maybe it's like the weekends I need to make, just structure them to either be, I mean, IRLs of course, and then a late night, and then the weekdays try to get on closer to the 8 p.m., 9 p.m. circuit. That's very hard to me. I don't know. It doesn't have to be hard. I just feel like sometimes I don't really like feel motivated until like I completely just done everything I can for the day. You know what I'm saying? Like one of my biggest addictions is YouTube videos. Like I will put off, if I have to do work where I have to like listen and edit or something, like listen to audio, like I low key will put that off just to make sure I get through watching whatever on YouTube I need to. It's fucked up. It's really, really fucked up. It's like, it's hard to shake. So sometimes that's why I like having like a good hard pause deadline, because it's like, okay, I guess I can't watch this YouTube shit, you know. But when it's kind of flexible, oh my god, oh my god, you know what I'm saying. So I'm just trying to be the best person I can be. 2 hours 2 minutes. Shit. There's so much I thought about today, you know what I'm saying? I gotta start writing stuff down too, I guess, because there's so much shit I thought about today that I wish I would have talked about. But I feel like I hit a lot of it. Again, to go over the title, day 83. We've been streaming for 83 days straight. The first day was at Marathon Burger Venice, where we ran into a colorful cast of people. Hennything Goes, meaning I'm back on the Henny. You know what I'm saying? My name is Henry with 2 N's. Alter ego type shit. I tried and I failed. Literally, I told myself, you know, let's do a sober stream. And before I could even thinking about doing that shit, I was like 1,000% convinced to buy another bottle. So, with that said, I'm very self-aware, but I also don't like how it feels. Wait, it's not that like I'm not even like really addicted to alcohol like that. It's really not about that. I don't really crave alcohol outside of this setting. Honestly, I don't really drink unless I'm like me and my girl or just whatever. It's crazy because she's not a big drinker, but like she's gonna initiate drinking like 9 times out of 10 nowadays. And even though I was like a huge drinker just right before this, but I don't know. If I'm drinking, I'm usually drinking because my girl wants to drink, to be honest. Or if I'm on stream, of course, but I wouldn't drink if I wasn't on stream, honestly. I wouldn't, no, I wouldn't at all. Now, if we're like at a thing where people, you know, an event or something and there's drinks, I'm gonna drink, but I'm not going out of my way to get this shit like how I would have back in the past. And I don't really like drinking by myself or anything like that. I drink on stream by myself because I'm by myself, but every day is every day though, you know, so that's where I gotta figure out this balance. Shit, I feel like I didn't cover everything I wanted to cover. Like, I'm trying to think about the chapters and how it's gonna get broken down tomorrow. Like, I know I talked about a lot of shit, so much so that I can't even remember, and it's been 2 hours, so I know I talked about some shit that I'm not remembering. I guess we'll. I don't want to leave yet. Maybe I'll do the post show on YouTube. Let's see if we can make the difference. I guess I could go on now. All right, let's do a little vertical. Nah, I'll probably just get off and do the post show separately, just to see what we can rope in. A shout out to ESC Lucci for the follow on Kick. WESCLUCCI. Where you from, ESC Lucci? Where you tapping in from? Let's see if I can pull your card right quick. User ESC Lucci. W. Esther Rose for following again. I saw you before, but appreciate you. Are you a spam or a real person? I guess real. W. Esther Rose and ESC Lucci. Let's see. I always like to see if people are streamers. If you're a streamer, I'll follow you back. But if you don't stream, I mean, I guess. But if you really want the followers, but it doesn't look like ESC Lucci streams yet. But if you do, correct me and I will follow you and I will contribute to your follow. I don't have a lot of followers either, but Esther Rose, you already followed, but you followed again. Did you unfollow just to follow? That's cool. I'm cool with that. Oh, did you unfollow and now you can't chat? The lurkers are real. My biggest fear, not my biggest fear, it's not really a fear, but like what would kind of like annoy me is like if people were just like, I'm thinking of some random person, but it's like some people I know, and they just have some weird ass name that I don't recognize, and it's just like, oh, well, should have said something. DM me on the low, and then I'll know. Like hit me on Instagram or something. I'll be like, oh, that's me. Okay. And it's possible I don't check my Instagram shit either, so it is what it is. But you can join my Discord. I left my Discord. I left my Instagram. I left my Facebook. I think my YouTube, my TikTok. I gave you options. Options. Do we end it here? Do we keep going? I can't tell. It's the 2 hour mark. Come back strong the next day. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Okay. I guess I will end around here. And I'll go on YouTube for like another like 5 to 20 minutes. I'm going to go on vertical just to see if I can garner some more folks that way. I hate to leave on a 4. Maybe I'll rate a channel. Who's on? Who? Yeah, there you go. You see who would appreciate it. Let's raid Wish for a Star, 7 viewers. Oh no, let's raid Wish for a Star, 7 viewers. I'm not even gonna watch the raid. When you go in there, just say W Kyle Young. I'm gonna take a page out of we're rated 3 viewers. Say W Kyle Young, please. Oh, 1 minute. Oh, raid now. Here, we're gonna do it now. All right, we're gonna raid this fool.
W fucking raid, nigga. W motherfucking raid from Young TV, my nigga. Appreciate the raid, my nigga. But chat, should I go? Wait, did that say 18? Or is that 3? Oh, that's 3. Thank you for the 3 raid. But chat, listen. Chat, listen. Chat, should I go live at 7 o'clock p.m.?
All right, we're about to end this shit here. I don't know if I'm still on, but we're about to.